Um, Hello, I am Fettercini. Um, if you are an old subscriber of mine, you may know me as Siren. Um, is a old alias I had this YouTube channel under originally, um, and basically this is just a little project that I'm going to be doing. It's nothing crazy, but I've always wanted to get back into just uploading some content and mostly just doing it for myself. Um, I'm doing this totally on the fly. I'm just winging this. I don't really want this to come off as professional because it's not. Um, I don't have. I have a few plans of things I'm going to upload, including the battle I'm going to show today, because that's kind of what my channel has always been known for. Was a little bit of my Pokemon content. If anybody happens to be around, if you are, that's crazy. I'll be honest with you. There's like I think I have like 40 subscribers or something like that. But I haven't really. I think my last video may have came in 2016, maybe. Um, yeah. So I'm just taking the time to give this little introduction to just kind of describe what I want to do. I don't think my channel will be permanently Pokemon, but um, it could have it. I plan to kind of just do whatever I want with this, and anybody who wants to watch, feel you know that's great. But I'm honestly just using this as a growing experience, and I mostly just want to do this as a hobby. I um, I guess to kind of go into a little bit of background of who I am, for the poor soul who may actually stumble upon this. Uh, my name is Lucas. I am 25 years old currently, and I work a job in the IT field. So, financially, I'm okay. So that's why I don't have any plan of this channel ever being like a job. I really don't want it to be. I want it to be something I enjoy, because I used to have a lot of enjoyment with this in the past while doing it, and I was doing that completely free of charge as well. So that's why I'm here. Part of my motivation, I just want to say, goes out to Logan, and then a little bit of my friend Matt. They, for two separate reasons. One of them, Logan in particular, we've had this conversation before, how we've always wanted to try maybe streaming or just being into YouTube in general, just uploading, and we always go back and forth just talking about how we want to do it. So this is just going to be my attempt. Uh, and for Matt, it's mostly just his very blunt ways of motivating people, and he's like, if you want to do something, just do it. So that's why I'm gonna do it. But yeah, that's about it. um yeah, I plan to just kind of use this as like, it's almost like I want it to be like therapeutic for me. Like when I sit down, I want this to be something I'm proud of. I want to potentially be able to look back at this and just be happy that I even attempted it. Who knows? This could be the last video. Maybe I just never continue after this start. But I plan on uploading this tonight once I finish with it. I'm starting off super small. I don't think I'm going to be doing any editing. I'm recording this with OBS Studio, and I literally have a scene transition I'm going to use. So I don't think much editing is going to be required at all, other than maybe trimming a little blank part beginning and the end, the classic. Uh, so yeah, I just want to. My goal at the moment is maybe to upload a video once every like 1 to 2 weeks. That's all I really want to do, and hopefully just go from there. Like I said, the content could be anything. I'm not gonna limit myself. I think it's gonna probably. I think there's gonna be a lot of gaming because I just happen to do a lot of that, especially with the winter coming up, as I live in the Northeast of the United States. And also, even though I mentioned my friends, I also plan to keep this a secret. If they really wanted to find that I'm doing this, they could. My username is pretty well known by them, but again, I don't plan on like marketing this at all. I'm not gonna like ask them to watch my videos or anything like that. This is for me, and only for me, and I just want to have fun with it. But I think that's it for the most part. I'm just kind of rambling on, trying to give, you know, the I guess the justification of like why I'm making this video, or why I'm starting again. I'm not really sure. I'm really scatterbrained right now. I do this a lot at night. I just tend to collect my thoughts because it's the time when I'm alone, all to myself. And I have no expectation to say anything, and that's usually when my mind goes the most, whether it be for good or for worse. So, yeah, it's 12:21 a.m. right now. Luckily, I don't work at 6 in the morning, so that's why I can do this. But yeah, that's it for now. I'm gonna switch over just so there's a bit more of a purpose to this video. And it's partially to segue into a few videos that I want to do and I've wanted to do for a few years, and that's show some of my last battles that I had during the Pokemon Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire phase, Generation 6. There was a team. I showed almost every team, I think, at least like one or two battles back, maybe in like 2016 or so. But I want to. There's one more team, and it's actually the team I was the most proud of and the most excited to show, but I completely procrastinated ever trying to upload it, and I really want to get to it. It's not in this video, but the battle I'm going to start off with, since this is kind of like an intro video, is just like a good memory of when the game had just came out, and it's with just a good friend of mine named Kyle. It's a single battle between our in-game teams, so there's nothing crazy about it. I just remember talking trash with him, being like, "Yeah, like I'm gonna dumpster you because I actually, studied this shit," and he didn't. So I was like, "Watch me outplay you." And of course, when I said that, being the anxious piece of shit I am, I was like really nervous, but I guess we'll see what happens. But yeah, let's switch into that. Again, I'm pretty fresh at this, especially with using a webcam. This is the first time anybody's going to see my face on this channel. But yeah, it's good work in progress, and honestly, I'm not too concerned about it. So it's a little bit of a long battle, and it's muted right now, which is kind of unprofessional. But yeah, so I have a general idea, I think, of what happened. I watched this a little while ago when I remember when the Citra emulator was first coming out, and I had it favorited, or I subscribed to the channel when they were first implementing it, and I completely forgot about it for years. Because I think at the time I didn't even have a good PC. I was just working off some crappy laptop. But I was looking into it probably a couple months ago, and I found out, how to get my save file from my 3DS onto my computer, and then there was also another challenge specifically for Pokemon, and that's how to get your battle videos onto Citra, which I inevitably was able to figure out after some grinding, and I felt pretty good about it. So, alas, that's why we're here, kind of, and why I'm showing you this. It's kind of a funny battle just because he has Wobbuffet, Um, and Wobbuffet has Shadow Tag, I think is the ability. I'm not very well versed in everything again. I mean, we are, what, on Gen 9 is coming out, right? I haven't really battled since Gen 6. I've dabbled a little bit in the Dynamax stuff, like on Showdown, but nothing crazy. I just like kind of do random battles. Kind of got out of it a little bit when Sun and Moon came out, because I didn't really enjoy the games all that much. They weren't bad, but I didn't care for the Z move mechanic, and maybe that's just because I'm outgrowing it. I don't know. I still love Pokemon, but the passion to make teams and stuff like that just maybe isn't there. And partially, I think, because you know, I used to have like a little community back in the day. I was a part of. I think it was like a Trico. What was his name? Mr. Mega Dark, and like Garbodium. We used to just kind of like make our own teams, comment on each other's stuff and whatnot. It was just fun, and I feel like that's kind of why I enjoyed doing it. It was just like good fun to talk about and discuss. We were all into it, and maybe that was also another reason why I kind of fell out of it. And maybe also because the team that I'm going to show you next video, I promise, which could be in like 4 years, hopefully not, I was very proud of, and like maybe I peaked with that team, because like I remember sitting in the calculators and I'm like, you know, doing a ton of work, basically, like figuring out like how much damage will I take from a Brave Bird from Talonflame, because Talonflame can go first with the Gale Wings or whatever, and I'm like, will it kill me? You know what I mean? What if I do this? Blah, blah, blah. Like, I was so just deeply invested into it. So yeah, I'm super excited to show that team. Like I said, I've always been so proud of it. I keep reiterating it, but it's so lame. But it's just awesome, and I'm super excited for, you know, the 2 people who watch this to see it. But yeah, otherwise, like, you can see in this battle, like, his Wobbuffet's just stalling me while I sit there, and I know what Wobbuffet does. So I had bulk up or something on this Heracross, and was able to take it out with an Earthquake or whatever. I haven't been paying attention too much. But yeah, I guess if we're gonna get into like the nitty gritty of what happened in this battle, I'm pretty sure the fundamental like theme is he just didn't switch really that much. I think if he just switched out more, he might have had my number, especially with this Mega Alakazam, because honestly my team was kind of bad. But maybe not. I have no idea. I was able to tank his Shadow Ball with my my Grumpig, which was one of my favorite Pokemon. That's pretty much all I do when I play, like, during the story. I just use Pokemon that I like. On new generations, I always try to, like, use a team of just new stuff, you know. Pokemon Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire obviously is a little bit different, because it was just a remake. There wasn't anything new, per se, other than maybe some Mega evolutions. Which, low-key, I miss that. I know not everybody's cup of tea. I liked it. I liked the idea of making Pokemon that were just kind of outdated be really good. Like Beedrill, for example. I love Beedrill. And Beedrill is 140 base attack as a Mega, and that's awesome. I know Dynamax kind of does the same thing, but I don't know, just didn't feel as cool. You know, everything was so personalized with Megas. So I feel like with Dynamax, everything's really generalized, but also I'm not an expert on Sword and Shield or anything. So take my opinion for a grain of salt. But I kill that Mega Alakazam. Basically, I just paralyzed it, and that was that. Got lucky. This was scary when he belly drummed, because I did not think this was gonna happen. So I remember even all the way back then. I think I did this back in high school. We battled in high school, but we were on the bus going to I think it was one of our like, first away soccer matches. And we just do all sorts of stuff. We play stuff on our 3DS. We play like Scrabble, you know, like garbage. But yeah, that's what we were doing. We were just goofing off. But I even remember back then, I was like, oh my god, belly drum. I was like, thank god I used, I paralyzed her, or else I would have been screwed. Like, yeah. Puzzle is just adorable. I like mine a little bit more, but I think in the version I had, I only had Puzzle. So, you know, still not complaining. Fell in love with him during Pokemon Coliseum, when you like rescue him from Mirror Beat. I don't remember if it was this channel or not, but I think back in the day I actually played through a little bit of Pokemon Coliseum. And was uploading it. There was like no commentary on it or anything. I was pretty bashful back then, like very camera shy. I'm pretty camera shy now, but looking to improve, and I feel like I'm a little bit better, you know, at least just being in like the professional environment. Like I have to talk on camera, so maybe it's a little bit easier. But yeah, this whole video has just been me rambling, and I knew it wasn't gonna be great because I didn't plan anything. Maybe I think I do have plans to make like more organized videos. I've been seeing what are they? The randomized the Pokemon like load zone randomizers. I really want to race somebody and maybe put together like a little YouTube video, kind of like the small ants and stuff of the world do. Wouldn't be my main thing, but I want to do that because I think those are really fun. They're really cool to watch. Yeah, you know, really stay tuned. Like I said, I think next video it's gonna be just a video of me showcasing a team I really liked. It was a triples team. Yeah, that'll probably be next, and after, you know, however many battles I want to get through, who knows? I might upload some Binding of Isaac if I'm playing a lot of that. Maybe I'll do some in-person stuff. I have no idea. This is like practically gonna be like just like, I don't know, like my corner of narcissism here. So like, you just have to listen to me talk about stuff you don't care about. And I like the YouTube aspect. I don't really like. I'm not entertaining enough to be on Twitch. So hopefully, you know, if I really, you know, go through with this project and actually like work on this as a hobby, like I'll make some like more organized stuff, like better editing. You know, that's the goal. Just to be positive, to be happy. And honestly, just look back and like maybe when I'm 50 or even when I'm dead, like some person will just see like these random videos that I have that might have like 5 views on them, and they'll be like, look at this guy like from 100 years ago doing whatever. Like I don't know if that'll be a thing or not, but like it's just something I was thinking about. But yeah, so I think that's all I got. I'm gonna end the video. It's really raw. Very raw in the sense I didn't even switch over to like the full cam after it ended. But yeah, whoever watched it, especially if you made it to the end and heard me talk about things that you don't care about, thanks, like genuinely. That's all I can say. So I hope anybody watching this has a great night, day, and I hope that you're just in a good state of mind. Peace out.